guys, welcome back to some more AFK Arena. Today we're over on the YouTube account. We are in chapter 39 and we're talking about something that is kind of controversial, which is kind of a bug. So when you're looking at your Celestial heroes and your Hypogean heroes, ultimately we know they are very difficult to get. When you look at the Stargazer, getting pulls out of here is, again, very difficult. You can see here we do have 20 Stargazer cards. If you guys did see Vulcan's video a little bit earlier, he said this was BS. There was a very low drop rate. I'm talking 5, 6, 7 pulls for every single hero. Now, it has been reported or recorded. I did reach out to Lilith and ask them as well. They said it's going to take further investigation to try to figure out kind of what's going on, or really if there is anything really going on. So again, at this time, it is kind of speculation to the bug. So what is happening, and Javid had shared this with us when we did our live stream. So looking here and looking at your settings, guys. Now the game does have a lot of different settings. We have our 1x speed, our 2x speed, and our 6x speed. So the bug, as we have heard, or as you know, some players have reported, is that if you're running on 2x speed, if you go in here, you do some pulls from the Stargazer, if you do your pulls in the Temple of Time, everything works as intended. So when you're doing your pulls in here, you have your loot, you have your chances, but everything is working as intended to pull the heroes out of here. Just like that, guys, we got a copy of Helios right there, but it is working as intended. Now, the bug in what a lot of players, again, are talking about is when you're actually in the settings. And again, if you see Vulcan's video, this is actually what he did. He went to 6 times speed. Now, it has been said that the game bugs out at 6 times speed, that the rates are significantly lower when it comes to the Stargazer, the Scamgazer, whatever you want to call it. You can even see here how fast everything is moving, how fast it twinkles and shines. Same with the Temple of Time. It seems to bug out again. We've actually went through with a couple of the guildies. They've went through and did a significant amount of summons using both the 2 times speed and using the 6 times speed. It did appear that the 6 times speed was about a 30% less heroes that we got out of the Stargazer. Now, of course, guys, looking at the rates here, the probability rates, we know it is 2% for a hero. There is a really big RNG factor when it comes to the Stargazer and the Temple of Time. It is a very big RNG factor. So what we try to do, and what I do need your help with, is when you're going through and you're doing summons, it's kind of, again, pretty difficult to test, because essentially if you want to say use 1,000 Stargazer summons or 1,000 cards on a whale account, if we're running it at 6 times speed, simply just to test, you would have to do all 1,000 Stargazer summons with the 6 speed on, which means out of those 1,000 cards could be a significantly lower rate than doing 1,000 summons, again, trying to match kind of apples to apples on an account running it at 2 speed to, again, see the difference in the deficiency. But some of the players did step up to the challenge overall with the summons that they did, the Stargazer summons, which is kind of crazy. It was significantly lower when the game speed was higher. Now, we've seen this too as well with the Oaken. You know, some of the heroes in here, because they run around so absolutely fast. We've seen a lot of bugs out when it comes to 6 speed. We've seen a lot of different kind of weird bugs for different things in AFK Arena running it at 6 speed. So I don't know if it affects any other part, you know, of the campaign, if it affects any part of the summons within the Oaken. That we're not too sure. Again, I'm really hoping that Lilith looks into this like they said they're going to. Not sure exactly what that means when they say they're going to investigate it, when they say they're going to look into it. Again, not 100% sure exactly what that means, but hopefully they can get back with us, because if that is the case, and there is Tyron summoning up Wukong, definitely wanted to get the Monkey King there. But ultimately, guys, if this is the case, they need to give us some serious compensation for that. If they do find out these rates are significantly lower, which a lot of people are saying that they are significantly lower, coming from Javid, coming from the different community. Again, I'm going to put this up on Reddit. We're going to put it up on Facebook. We're going to put it in a couple locations, see if there's a chance that we could get some people to try it on 6 speed, see what the rates are. But again, it's really hard to kind of compare apple to apples. If we had a couple thousand Stargazer cards, if we had Javid's million diamonds, we could absolutely make this work and really test it. But again, it is going to be at a very big detriment to the account, because if it is the case, if we did 1,000 diamonds or 1,000 summons, if we did 10,000 summons, and you're getting significantly less with the Stargazer pulls based on the speed of the game, again, that seems like it's pretty crazy to say the least. So hopefully, guys, this helps. Make sure, I mean, honestly, if you're running in the campaign, great, run it at 6 times speed. If you're running it through the King's Tower, if you're going through the Labyrinth, whatever, run it at 6 times speed. If it bugs out, it bugs out. When it comes to summons, when it comes to Stargazer, when it comes to the Temple of Time, when it comes to summons themselves, I would just slow it down. Again, we have seen lower significant rates when it comes to summons just because of the speed of the game. So if you're remembering, or if you do recall, slow down the game accelerator, guys. It is beta. I don't know if that means, they're kind of testing it out to see where it is, because again, we have seen a significant amount of bugs with it in the way that it works. It could also affect your diamonds. And again, short of you guys really giving the feedback and seeing how players are, or Lilith spotting us, 100,000 Stargazer cards to really test it, or them running it back office to test it, it seems that could be the case. And again, if it is the case, the running it at 6 times speed definitely needs to be nerfed, guys. So this weekend, we are going to have our stream a little bit earlier. Coming tomorrow, it is going to be a little bit earlier. We are going to continue our progression through here. So we're going to continue through chapter 39, see exactly how far we can get through here. And Scarlet resets tonight, guys, which means that we will be able to do some summons for Scarlet. We're going to be able to build her out a little bit further. I want to get the engraving on her. I want to build out her furniture, which is the reason we're saving all of our resources. Last week, we did have quite a few resources. This week, we have about the same. I did use the red cards, if you recall, a little bit earlier in the week. We did utilize those red cards in here to go ahead and build out her furniture, which allowed me to get that 420 rank within the Twisted Realm, which I absolutely love. So again, guys, run the game. If you're running the game, guys, if you're doing summons, if you're doing Stargazers, everything like that, run it at a lower speed. 6 times speed might be detrimental to your progression. So guys, let me know in the comments what you guys think. Very cool to see. We'll also be having our voting for the intro videos pretty soon. I think I'm going to put it up and have it up tomorrow. So again, guys, let me know in the comments what you guys think. And as always, thank you guys for watching.